My name is Deb Steedman. I found my inner peace, and Jesus became a part of my life. I was always aware of his existence, but now I am a part of him and he is a part of me. And we both are calling for peace. Inner peace, that is.
World peace will never exist without inner peace, so I also am making a call for inner peace. Deb will take your life, and show you how to achieve inner peace, and it shall be called the Inner Peace Revolution.
Firstly, you will have to do a rerun of your life. Back to when life changed for you. If you had a good span of childhood innocence, you will remember when your mental health changed drastically, and most times it will be from abuse. Verbal abuse, physical abuse, sexual abuse.
Yes, abuse can indeed deeply impact one's mental, emotional, and spiritual well-being, potentially leading to a loss of innocence. It can erode trust, distort perceptions of self and others, and shake one's sense of safety and security in the world. However, with help it's possible to reclaim and rebuild aspects of one's innocence and regain a sense of wholeness, inner peace.
If you can remember that day that your mental, emotional and spiritual innocence was lost, you will also remember your innocence changed to emotions of hurt and shame.
In reality, abusive behavior can stem from a variety of factors, including feelings of hurt and shame. That hurt and shame was never intended for you. That hurt and shame was reflected from the abuser's anger and/or despair, as they were abused as well. So Deb and I want to change the cycle by promoting this inner peace revolution. Deb will tell you how.
Jesus, did God put cannabis on earth? I only ask because it sure makes sense. God from the onset wanted his children to love themselves, as cannabis was the catalyst to inner peace. It says it in the second commandment that God does not like his children to have idols. That would be like addiction, when it takes over your life, and that would also be idolizing people. I believe that is because God knows that you need to look outside yourself when you achieve inner peace.
On your question, I will allow you to decide. This path you're on will guide you. That I just want to say one thing: the human mind has evolved so much since my time. We didn't even know what mental health was. This last 100 years, mental health has expanded many directions, and you, Deb, challenged those in the mental health profession and also religion to all the principles they hold.
Before considering using cannabis for inner peace, it's essential to consult with a healthcare professional, especially if you have any underlying health conditions or concerns. If you decide to proceed and it's legal and safe where you are, here are some general guidelines. 1. Start low, go slow. Begin with a small dose, especially if you're new to cannabis or haven't used it in a while. You can always consume more later if needed. 2. Choose the right strain. Different strains of cannabis have different effects. Some may be more conducive to relaxation and inner peace, such as indica strains, while others may be more energizing or stimulating, like sativa strains. Experiment to find what works best for you. 3. Create a relaxing environment. Set up a comfortable and safe space where you can relax without distractions. This could be your home, a quiet outdoor spot, or anywhere you feel at ease. 4. Practice mindfulness. Use cannabis as a tool to enhance your mindfulness or meditation practice. Focus on your breath, sensations in your body, or any guided meditations that resonates with you. 5. Stay hydrated and nourished. Make sure to drink water and eat healthy snacks to keep your body well nourished during your experience. 6. Know your limits. Be aware of how cannabis affects you personally and stop consuming if you start feeling uncomfortable or anxious. 7. Consider alternative methods. If smoking or vaping isn't your preference, there are many other ways to consume cannabis, such as edibles, oils, or tinctures. I myself make brownies. With the brownie mix, I use half ounce of cannabis and I get 24 brownies. When first stirring, use half of the brownie. 8. Respect the law. Only use cannabis in areas where it's legal and follow all applicable laws and regulations. Cannabis taking properly and in a relaxed position. Go back to that time you so much remember when abuse took your mental, emotional and spiritual innocence. Acknowledge your emotions on that day, understand them and forgive them, and you can be ending a cycle of abuse, as you find that hurt and shame never belonged to you and what a burden lifted. With your newfound inner peace, life changes towards having a connection with God, only if you want it, but for sure mental health wellness.